Hi everyone, and welcome to the Texas Water Development Board's latest water and weather report. I'm Dr. Mark Wenzel, a hydrologist in the Surface Water Division here at the agency, and today we'll be looking at conditions for our state at the end of November 2020. Texas ended the month of November with 84% of the state in drought. That's a significant degradation from October, which ended with 43% in drought. The current area of the state impacted by drought is the largest since September 2013. Let's take a look at some of the big water and weather headlines for November. Most of them are centered around rainfall. As forecast, La Niña conditions are impacting Texas, reducing rainfall across the state in both October and November. Except for small areas in the Panhandle and the Southeast, most of the state has been unusually dry over the last 60 days. In West Texas, rainfall has been reduced for a much longer time period. And statewide, storage in our water supply reservoirs is 80%. Only 1 percentage point lower than normal for this time of year. To put some of these headlines in perspective, let's break them down a bit. Midland and other areas in West Texas have seen lower than average rainfall for 8 consecutive months now. In March, Midland received almost 3.5 inches of rainfall, a record amount for that month. Since then, they've received just over 2 inches of rainfall, about 1.5 inches less than the previous record low for that 8-month period. As a result of tropical storm activity, Houston and areas of East Texas experienced a wetter than average September. But October rainfall was only 20% of average, and dry conditions continued into November. Storms late in the month bumped November total rainfall up to normal, but the landscape near Houston remains abnormally dry and susceptible to drought. Monthly rainfall totals in November would have been much worse if not for scattered storms across the state Thanksgiving weekend. Some parts of the state received their first significant rainfall in over a month on November 28th. In parts of West Texas, areas like Midland received more rainfall on this one day than they received over the rest of the month combined. In East Texas, Houston received nearly 4 inches of rainfall combined on the 27th and the 28th. Prior to this event, Houston had received only 5% of normal rainfall for the month. Looking ahead, the National Weather Service expects drought to continue to intensify in West Texas, while expanding to cover all but the southeast corner of the state by the end of February. Thanks for viewing, everyone, and until next time, I hope you all stay healthy and safe.